Very good morning. I'm Mohammad Hanif from 4th CSC, bearing roll number 597. Under the guidance of Professor Naga sir, we have done this community service project. Moving on to the contents of the community service project. The contents include introduction, problem identification, and what objectives our CSP solves, and how did we do the data collection and survey methods, and what activities did we conduct, and what are the resources we have used, and results, and followed by conclusion. So introduction. So what is this financial literacy awareness program is? It aims to improve the financial knowledge and money management skills of individuals. This program focuses on educating people on how aware they should be about the financial literacy. And this is conducted as a part of CSP of our 4-1 semester. And the program sought to promote informed financial decision making and healthy financial habits between people. And how did we identify the problem identification? So it is like people are usually with limited financial planning and budgeting. They usually do not know like what amount of money to invest on what. They focus more on wishes than needs. So in that way, we have identified the problem. And also, some people lack understanding of digital banking and online payment systems if they're especially from the remote areas. And in these days, we could see that there is a lot of cyber threat and this makes them to be having adequate knowledge on financial education. And they are limited aware of financial schemes and insurance programs. And there is a need for financial education even among students and rural communities. What are the objectives of our community service project? So to create awareness about the importance of financial literacy, and next is to educate people on budgeting, and we also need to educate the parents about their role in supporting children's education and identifying children's with diverse learning needs, and promote children's right education without discrimination, and finally uh, to understand the community awareness through a socio-economic survey. So we have conducted a survey among the different sets of people by using Google Forms and physical documents if they are illiterate enough. Uh, this information was conducted based on financial habits, savings, banking, awareness, and digital payments. And we have analyzed survey responses to identify financial literacy levels and common challenges. And we have conducted sample survey coverage among 56 people, out of which 40 out of which 32 people were male and 24 people were female, and the people with bank accounts were 49, and people who were using digital payments were 41. And what activities did we implement in, as a part of community service project? We have conducted a financial literacy survey, and we have conducted educational sessions among people. We have taught the people about what are the online transactions and what are the frauds that are being happening in these days. And we've created awareness about investment options such as bank deposits, mutual funds, and insurance, and investment in gold, etc. And educated people in identifying preventing online financial fraud among the people. And we have distributed some brochures so that at least out of 10 people, at least one people gets the literacy of financial literacy. And we have encouraged participants to develop healthy financial habits. And the resources that we have used is one is Google Form for collection of data, and the second one is uh, those particular hard copies of Google Forms for the people who are illiterate enough. And after conducting these Google Form survey, and we have questionnaires for the people, like how are they budgeting currently and what difficulties they face within the limited budget they're earning. And we have also used the resources of awareness chats and posters. And we have also distributed the brochures and pamphlets which are promoting the financial literacy, and some government literacy resources that we have researched, and mobile banking and UPI demonstration materials. Some people were not aware of using the UPI, so we have showed them physically how to use and how to connect a bank account into UPI, and also taught them that this is some more secure enough than the cash transactions. And Finally, the ultimate resource that we have got is from faculty members, students, and community volunteers. And what results that we got? Uh, Finally, after this deliberate survey of 56 people, we came to know that not all people are aware of this financial literacy. So we end of the day, we have found out the increased awareness of financial planning and money management. And we improved the understanding of digital banking and secure online transactions among people. And participants became familiar with government financial schemes and insurance benefits. We promoted the habit of regular saving and financial discipline. And we have differentiated between what are the needs and what are the luxuries. And people need to invest on only those of needs but not on luxuries, because investing on luxuries makes it complete waste of finance that they are earning. And improved ability to identify, prevent online fraud or cyber scams, which are most common these days. And ultimately, we have strengthened the financial confidence among students and community members. Out of those 56 people, the village that we have adopted, at least a few of them were able to figure out what was our main motto, and they have assured that they'll be doing this in their life from the next month. And what challenges did we face? The challenges include people were already using the cash transactions, but they were not aware of these UPI transactions. They were unaware that how will money get transferred from one account to another account online without cash. Some questions were like that, and people were very reluctant enough to shift it from cash to this UPI, because they feel that cash is more denser than that is a physical payment mode. But whereas this online payment, they do not know how much money they are sending and to whom they are sending. Even if there is a problem, then it is a big risk and it takes time for them to get their money back. And there was uh, traditional financial habits, like some part of money for this and some part of money for that, and there were minimal savings among the people. And what is the need for continuous financial education programs? And like when we were educating people, some people didn't understand our motto, so we wanted to change our language from English to Telugu for their sake. And people were also lacked the awareness of investment. People do not know that investments do exist. And some people were actually having fear of online transaction fraud, because someone else can take an intermediate a position and can take away the money that is being transferred from sender to receiver. And also one of the main reason for challenges was at villages there were low cell towers, that is there was no much of internet access. So this was one of the challenges faced. So on a whole, there were multiple challenges, like financial knowledge lacking and internet access lacking, and they were reluctant enough, and they were having minimal education, financial education programs awareness. And in conclusion, this financial literacy awareness program has successfully enhanced the financial knowledge and awareness among students, parents, and community members. We have conducted surveys, awareness sessions, interactive discussions, and education activities. Also, the participants gained a better understanding of budgeting, saving, responsible spending, digital banking, investment planning, and financial security. The program also highlighted the importance of preventing financial fraud, utilizing government financial schemes, and adopting sound financial practices. On a whole, this initiative encouraged people to be responsible enough in financial decision making, and also that to promote the economic well-being and emphasize the need for continuous financial education to build a financial aware, secure, and self-reliant society. And this was a photo gallery that we have actually visited one of the person, like teaching him the financial literacy, asking him questionnaire, and this was an interaction during the program on one particular day. And the references that we have taken for this financial literacy to teach them what is this Reserve Bank of India website, and NCFE and NPCI, that is National Payments Corporation of India for UPI digital payments, and Government of India financial literacy resources. And that's all for the presentation. Thank you for your patience listening.